And then of course we got a latch and a hinge. So this is the NHU12 SE Special Edition, and it's a tower style cooler from Noctua, so probably nothing you guys haven't seen before. All nickel plated, so got kind of a nice silver finish. All black Noctua fan. Hey, I think that's actually what makes this special. I keep running over those, it's gonna be awful. Yeah, so this is AM4 press kit version, which it says right there. Press kit edition, which has an NFF12 industrial PPC 2000. So the industrial version of the NFF12, which is all black. So that's pretty nice actually. So that also of course comes with the AM4 mounting kit right there, and that should allow us to install an AM4 motherboard, at least I hope. It's got the thermal paste and all that good stuff in there too. Alright, you guys have probably seen CPU coolers before, so let's move on. So here is the box itself, the main event. Let's open the latch. I'm expecting there to be some sort of light that appears or something like that. Voices of angels. So this is the 1800X, and this is the one that most reviewers have been getting, at least from the ones who I have talked to. There are 1700s and 17Xs going out as well, but I am not going to be checking out the 1700 until launch day itself, when I'm going to go pick up the one that I pre-ordered. So, got the side window, as you might have seen before with other CPU boxes, and this one doesn't seem like it comes with a cooler in it. I don't feel a cooler in there, but I mean, thankfully they sent one, but I don't know. Alright, so just a little insert there. Are you ready for Ryzen? Yes? Yes, I am. I should be now. And just in case you're wondering, this box was handcrafted by Woodchuck USA through their Buy One, Plant One program. So, probably sustainable walnuts, I guess would be my assumption there. They have also included some memory, because you are going to need DDR4 memory to go along with Ryzen. They have included a Corsair Vengeance LPX kit, 16 gigs, 2x8 gigs. 3000 megahertz is the speed on that, and I really like this RAM because it gets the job done. It's black PCBs, it's low profile, and it works, it's functional. And since it's Corsair, it tends to get validated with a lot of the third-party partners that are out there very quickly. Finally, of course, we have a motherboard, and I happen to have gotten the Aorus A370X Gaming 5. I'm sorry, AX370 Gaming 5, right here. So this motherboard, AM4 of course, X370 chipset. If you want to overclock Ryzen, you need an X370 chipset or a B350 chipset. Beyond that, I have still not memorized all of the different Ryzen AM4 chipsets that are out there, because there's lots of different ones of them. It's confusing. I'm still just getting all the names of the 3 CPUs that they've confirmed down in my head. But there is that motherboard. Oh, look at that mounting solution. Mounting solution's like already on it there. I wonder if that was pre-mounted from the kit or what, or if that's just how the motherboard comes. Motherboard does have a back plate. Here's a look at the socket itself. Socket actually, to me, is more reminiscent of like FM2, because it's got that gap in the middle. But of course the pin layout is very different and everything. Labeled socket AM4, still a PGA or pin grid array socket, so you still have pins on the CPU itself. And then Aorus, gigabyte width, since this is an Aorus board, has made it fancy with stuff like steel reinforced slots, and they got LEDs going on in there. The LED strip going down the side, these are all RGB. And then I believe there is an RGBW header on the motherboard as well, so you can connect up your RGB lights and get all your RGB goodness going on, because Lord knows there's not enough of that available on the market as is. Alright, let's actually get to it and open the processor itself. This feels so momentous. It feels so important right now. So here it is. It's my first Zen CPU that I have unboxed. Also nice, I will point out, just to draw this out even further, they've got retail boxes going for this. I have received early samples and engineering samples of products from tech companies in a wide variety of formats. They can come from anything like this, which is completely labeled, logo, printed retail box sample, it's sealed, it has a serial number, to literally like a cardboard box with like some random foam pieces in there, and then like just the part, like a graphics card or something, and just an anti-static bag with nothing else. Nothing else beyond that. It looks like, you know, it was sold through the gray market or something like that. But this one is fully legit. Now again, I'm not sure at this point, although it should be confirmed, I'm sure, very soon, if this is going to ship with a cooler or not. It's labeled here, no heatsink fan included. It's also labeled not for resale though, so these might be slightly different than the retail samples that you guys are getting at the actual, well, whatever retailer that you happen to go with. Just the CPU in there. Little
10 seconds.
Oh, do you get a sticker? Is there a sticker? Let me see a sticker.
5.
Stickers seem to have gotten passe these
3,
days.
2,
I do still have an old collection
1.
of stickers. Processor though, in its own little printed case by itself. There's the clamshell, and here is 1800X. It's not quite in pristine condition, I will point out. I don't know if you guys can tell. This does look like it's been perhaps used a little bit, but I imagine these early samples, they probably did at least a little bit of testing with. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they've been them. Maybe they gave me the special one that's going to overclock better than all the other ones out there. That's always a possibility. And finally, so yeah, I guess that's really all there is to show. I do want to point out that AMD's also done etching of the Ryzen logo on the top of the CPU itself, which I also think is a nice touch. You can see not just the SKU of whatever CPU you have, whether it's 1800X, 1700X, or 1700. That's what's confirmed so far. You also got the AMD Ryzen logo on there, and you know, you're not going to see it except when you install the processor, but it's still kind of nice. It's like a step up, you know. It's a step in the right direction. Good branding, I guess. That's what it comes down to. So guys, I am now going to install this, and then I'm going to start benchmarking the snot out of it, and I will be bringing you guys that information as soon as I am able to share it with you. I'm going to be comparing this to the system back there, which has a 6850K in it, which is the closest in price to this processor Intel CPU, I guess, other than the 6800K, but I don't have a 6800K. 6850K, and then also compare it to the 7700K, just so we can get a bit more instructions per clock comparison between the Zen architecture and the Kaby Lake architecture that Intel is currently running on, at least in the mainstream. Guys, though, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. More Ryzen stuff coming at you very soon. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Thanks to all you guys again who responded to my tweet, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
A killing blow.
Spirits guide us. After us.
Free the dragon. Unleash its power.
The flame cleanses all. We must not delay.
dragon awaits, heroes. Free him and destroy your enemy.
Of course. My curse upon you. Yes. Without hesitation. I must
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
The spirits whisper agreement.
I cannot stand alone.
Spirits whisper agreement. I must go back for now. Without hesitation.
I shall reduce you to cinder.
The truth lands. The way is clear. Lord, evil ungodly. I found it.
Fort lost.
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
The way is clear. Lord, evil ungodly.
The shrine have lost a fort, heroes.
Of course.
The dragon shall rest no longer. Unleash its power. Your fort has fallen.
Spirits guide us.
For you.
Spirits guide us.
Rise again and take your revenge, hero. Your enemies have dismantled the keep. The enemy is attacking the core.
Fleeting.
Your core is under attack. The dragon shall rise again.